What's going on? You're Fanatic here with
The Mort.
Welcome to episode 18 of The Drive. It's 5 days late, but we're going to be doing an Origin Game 3 review. Starting off...
Madge!
In Madge we trust.
In Madge, we trust.
He is... We
a year and a half ago.
We were the reason the only reason he got appointed. If it wasn't for us, it wasn't going to be him.
No, I talked it into existence, man. I'm fucking wrapped. Before game one last season, man.
We Mort had a hot take for Madge to be our coach, and it was never whispered around in the news. It wasn't anything. Mort just thought Madge was the perfect fit, and then he gets the job. The rumors were starting to be whispered after the video, like a month after, probably.
Yeah, tiny whispers going around. Yeah.
And then he eventually got appointed, and we were like, in Madge we trust. And because I don't know, Madge is just an Origin coach.
It just seemed right. Like, you look at game two, so all three games. Yeah. It's exactly what I said. No bullshit until you go over the halfway line. You think about it, like... Yeah. Game one, we're in it up to an hour boards with 20 minutes to go with 12 men. How does that happen without Madge's toughness? And
yeah, Madge...
Game two, we bashed the fuck out of him down the middle. Game three, we just... No one said this yet. It was exactly like the 2014 grand final. New South Wales just grinded and grinded and grinded. And then we cracked Queensland twice towards the end. Yeah. Granted, the 2014 grand final was a bit more than just 2 tries, but we just kept on going and going and going. And yeah. Talking about trusting the process, man, that was...
Game 3. Okay, so game 2, I thought was one of, especially that first half was one of the best things I've ever watched.
Well, even with Chief saying it as well. Man,
yeah. And then game 3 might have been better than game 2. I think it was.
I think in terms of an even contest, yes. They battled each other for an hour. Just the arm rush for an hour. Oh, I didn't know who was going to win. I'm like... And then boom. You got Watson to Luai. Luai to hold it up to best fend off his teammates in emphatic fashion. Yeah. Lomax. Sorry, not Lomax. Moses making Walsh getting his ankles broken again on a big stage. That's twice now with Walsh.
What did I say in I think it was the preview?
Dropping for
Walsh. Even if you brought in Ponga, if Ponga was ready, you could have had Ponga over Walsh. Walsh, he ain't it. I'm not just... Mate, besides this last weekend, he has been rattled since Suoli killed him. Yeah, he's been rattled. Game 2, he was scared to even run the ball at Latrell. Game 3, he just didn't want it to me. He just didn't want it, and then... only now with Reynolds back, he looked like his old self again. Yeah, but I'm giving him a bit too much slack, but he didn't do much at all. That game 3, he was scared, especially in game 2. He was so rattled in game 2, it was insane. He got sent off game 1. He got sent, not sent off, but HIA'd for game 1 because of the hit, and then never came back. He never recovered since. Yeah. He was cool. Let's talk about New South Wales, our star players. We'll start off with the Wally Lewis Medal, Angus Crichton.
Mate, what a redemption story.
Yeah.
Fair play, mate. Fully's about fair turns and stories, mate. From a bloke that's playing reserve grade, was it early March or early April? Anyway, to the Wally Lewis Medal. Yeah. That was just pure, just grit and wanting to be better. And I'm so grateful he got out of his hole, He's very proud, Very happy for Angus Crichton.
It was... He dominated all series through the middle.
He was great.
Especially game 2 and 3.
For sure.
He was probably... I think he was our best forward. I wouldn't have had him as Wally Lewis Medal.
Oh, really?
And
he was great.
Yeah, no, he was. I would have had Moses myself. I know we only played 2 games, but Billy Slater got the Wally Lewis Medal in 2018.
It was early.
In a losing series, he played 2 games. He lost one of those games, and he was average in both games. Mitchell Moses, game 2 had a performance
of a lifetime.
like
05 Joey, like you say.
it wasn't as good as Joey 05, but it was as close as you can get. And then game 3, he was also like probably the reason we won as well.
He scored the deciding try. Really, like I think that's a couple of times now. Like I've noticed that. Remember the last year's grand final? Cleary took on the tight defense, and Walsh just got out of position. Moses did the same thing again. He literally fell on his ass and oh god, he's past me.
Yeah, like Moses, he was just.
He's so good. What are you gonna do next year now? Cleary or Moses, or do you have both somehow?
Well, Luai is going to be playing for the Tigers, so I think that just rules him out of Origin contention. No, but yeah, it's going to be tough. Cleary, we don't need Cleary. Luai and Moses, run it back.
It's a big call, whatever he does.
Cleary will probably get injured for the 8 weeks of Origin anyway, and then. But Luai will be playing for the Tigers.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky. It's going to be very tricky.
So Luai is probably going to be, like, he'll be playing decent and then won't get picked because he's playing for the Tigers.
Even with nothing with Madge, he was not afraid to make the tough decisions.
Yeah.
Like, Teddy, game 1, he didn't really have much of a choice after...
He picked Edwards from game 1, but couldn't play him in game 1.
He dropped your captain. Then... He put Lomax on the wing when everyone was screaming for Adokar at the start, it felt like.
And I was probably Lomax's biggest doubter, but he was one of our best.
He was outstanding.
Arguably in contention for Wally Lewis Medal. Like, he was incredible this series.
He was very good.
Clutch kick from the side.
Oh, that one. The outside of the foot, I'm like... As a soccer player, no one would know how hard that is. That was insane. The balls to do that was mental. Even another tough decision, leaving Appy out, you know. But then the game through Robson, he just tackled his guts out, man. And then I was even a bit 50-50 on Connor Watson. Then game 3 rocked up. He's a bit of a difference maker coming off the bench. Like I said, he gets the offload to Luai. He creates the space for Best to score. That was a massive call. Like, you know,
Best, the game 3 specialist. Like, don't even bring him in game 1 and 2, but. Do whatever you can to bring him in game 3. He is the game 3 specialist.
Even if Latrell, Crichton, and Trbojevic is fit.
Best is the game 3 specialist. I said what I said.
No. No.
But he's done it back-to-back years. Like, he
ran about 170 odd.
Yeah.
I think for this game. In game 3 last year, we bullied Queensland too. So
yeah, it was just. Like, after game 1, I'm like, we're getting whitewashed. I was confident we were probably going to get whitewashed.
I believe...
We couldn't win in Sydney. And I was like, we have Madge, he could dig us out of this hole. But, like, it is... Like, the fact that we came back in this series to win it just blows my mind. Game 1, I know it was 13-12 the entire game. But, like, we got pumped.
I tell you what I say about the game 1... Right?
Yeah.
We stuck it to them with 12 men for an hour.
We did. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the only difference in that game was, unfortunately, Madge took a little bit too long to adjust to Suolili getting sent off.
Yeah.
Outside that, I reckon, if you're talking about the minutes played, and I hate blocking him, but I'm going to quote him now, New South Wales had better minutes compared to Queensland. Queensland played good for like 20 minutes. Maybe 40 in the whole game, in the whole 3 games, where New South Wales played good for majority of the whole series. You know.
Let's talk about that fight in game 3.
Okay.
Firstly, there was whispers of the Wally Lewis Medal being awarded to Ashley Klein. He had about 4 sin bins, a send off, something like that. Like,
it has to be about Klein somehow.
But, like, to be fair, people had to get sin bins for that fight. Like, they're not going to play that on. All the Facebook comments are like, "Oh, just let the boys play." Someone was going to be gone then. But what I don't understand is Murray and Nanai getting sin binned. Cherry Evans started the fight. Let's start there. Cherry Evans was rattled from game 2 and game 3. Cherry Evans never loses his cool, but he was rattled. But yeah, he starts this fight with Luai, and then it's now 12-2, and Murray gets sin bin for coming in late, coming in from the bench, when I'm pretty sure Kafusi was in the fight from the bench.
Well, when did the fight
What's he
start?
supposed to do? Is he meant to watch? Is he meant to go, oh, I'm on the bench. I'll just let him keep fighting 12-on-2. I don't understand that at all.
I'll say this. What minute did the fight start? Because I actually checked something this morning it was about 15 minutes in or 16.
I have no idea. I do not remember what time.
Well, if Kafusi played the opening 15, and that was it for him. And if he was in there, right?
Kafusi was in there.
If he was in there after the 15, 16 minute mark.
I don't know if he got involved, but he was in there.
Actually, keep talking. Can't we see this when the sin bins happened on the...
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Yeah,
but Murray, what is Murray meant to do? Murray, it was 12-on-2, and only Nanai gets sin bin for being the third man. Cherry Evans probably should have been sin bin. Kofusi could have been sin bin. Murray, is he meant to just sit there and watch? What do you expect him to do? A fight's come over to the bench. It's a 12-on-2, and you're going off at Murray. Murray, I think...
I got it here.
30th minute.
30th minute. I'm pretty sure Kafusi started doing the prop.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, Kafusi, he started props and he got involved as well. So if you're going to do that...
I don't know if he got involved or if he was just standing there in the mix.
Well, Murray's breaking it up like everyone else was trying to, so...
Yeah, it was... That was probably the biggest biff we've seen in...
I did like it, though.
In years. When was the last time we saw a fight like that? There was Burton...
Burton,
Gagai, Tino, but I don't think it was that big, to be fair.
It was more Gagai just belting the crap out of Burton, so...
I don't know,
it was good.
It was probably the biggest fight we've, seen in years.
I enjoyed it.
Since Gallon knocking Nate Miles.
Oh my gosh.
But,
that's why he's not a fighter.
But I don't know, Origin this year was it's just so beautiful to watch.
It feels like it's the most entertaining series in a long time. Probably since the worst Queensland team ever, eh?
Yeah. Game one was unwatchable, but from then...
Even then, from glass houses to... We're still Queenslanders.
What do you reckon Billy's thinking right now? We're still Queenslanders.
And Crichton,
crying in the shower.
head. Crichton with the head.
Yeah, the mind games.
Games with DCE.
DCE was rattled. Walsh was rattled.
Nanai shitty the bed hard.
Yeah, Madge, that's just Madge.
It's Madge. I believe in Madge.
Madge we trust.
Oh, I love Madge. How good's Madge?
Just,
Have my babies?
Yeah.
Have my babies moist?
We said he was the pick. It was really you, but once you said it, it was in my head, and I never wanted anyone else after you suggested Madge.
Well, like I said, in all three games, it was the toughness.
Yeah.
We bashed the fuck out of them down the middle, and when the moment came, the halves and the players delivered.
He's the drought breaker.
The drought breaker.
Except the Tigers.
Well, no, if no one's going to save the Tigers. Yeah. If Madge couldn't save them, Wigan was 12 years, I believe.
Yeah, Robert's 43.
43. Kiwis were 9 years without a trophy.
Yeah.
And then the first, since 05.
Madge is the GOAT.
Madge is Madge.
They're inducting a 14th Immortal. Do you reckon it's Madge?
You have to retire first. I love Madge. Come on. I love Madge. But that's a stretch. Come on.
That's going to do it for this episode. Comment below what you thought of the Origin series. Who you thought, if Angus Crichton was the Wally Lewis medalist, if he was the guy for you. Let us know. Comment below. Like, subscribe, do all that.
Madge we trust. See you more.
Bonus episode coming in a day or two.
See you more.
See you more.